Hello you lot and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2021 for today's daily episode of our Tour de France playthrough with the Canon Quickstep. Today's stage is a mountain one between Céret and Andorre la Vieille. You may have seen this stage previously on my channel as I covered it during a PCM challenge. And I won it with Wout van Aert, meaning that Julien has a lot of expectation on his shoulders today. Whether I'll be able to win is a different story because Van Aert was held by Primož Roglic and I'm going to be held by Mattia Cattaneo. But without further ado, let's jump in. Alright, well, it's a 0 for Marc. Sorry, it's a 0 for Julien. In the start stage. Alright, it's a 0 for Julien, +3 for Cattaneo, and +2 for De Venance. Now, I'm quite happy with them odds. I'm going to first follow Warren Barguil, because I don't want him to take too much of a lead. I'm going to then attack with Mattia Cattaneo to try and have two riders at the front. And if I can, I'll send De Venance. But for now it's going to be Warren Barguil and Julien, Lutsenko and Mattia Cattaneo, and then we'll advise from that point on. So the peloton let us go. However, they're not a big fan of this group here. Nairo Quintana, Dan Martin and Vincenzo Nibali. I can understand why. They've actually decided to let them go finally, because they've been attacking for 30 kilometers, meaning that the breakaway only has, well, just 2 minutes of a lead when expected to have like 4 or 5. So yeah, not exactly happy with this. We have a crash in the peloton involving Jonas Rickaert. I believe that he is on his own and it is out of the Tour de France for Jonas Rickaert. Yesterday was Dries de Bonch. 2 withdrawals in 2 days. That is basically what we had in 14. So that's quite nice. We're finally picking up with the withdrawal. But we started the Montée de Saint-Louis, 17 kilometers, an average of 5%. I'm going to protect Julien with Mattia Cattaneo. I don't care if the peloton or the breakaway, so he doesn't like it. It's my choice, my riders. And we've actually dropped Dan Martin. I'm guessing he done a lot of work to try and bridge the breakaway. So I would expect maybe to see Vincenzo Nibali struggling in the upcoming kilometers. But we're approaching the Montée de Montlouis. Now, the thing is, I think if I go for like the KOM points, which I will do, if I go for them, sadly it puts me in a bit of a tough situation because I too want to win the stage with Julien. But going for the KOM points clearly is kind of like against the point of reserving yourself to win a stage. But at least, you know what, we got the 10 points, that's what matters. We're closing in on Warren Barguil. And the peloton is 9 minutes down with 80k to go. I mean, everything could still change very quickly. Obviously, it's still PCM. But I feel like they may give the breakaway a chance here. Martin, Nibali, and Quintana not able to bridge to the first group as well. Alright, I'm quite confident that we have a chance at winning today. Approaching the second cut of the Col de Puymorens. Still 8.5 minutes, so I do indeed believe that we'll have our shot at taking the win. I'm not going to attack on this climb with Julien for the KOM. I'm going to let them fight over it. I'd rather lose 5 points but win the stage, if that makes sense, because they're going to slow down a bit and we'll try and get the 10 points in Valera and the 10 points in Béchalis. Alright, we've just entered the state or country of Andorre. Perfect. We're doing well, right? 8:49 with the peloton. We are definitely winning today. There's been a few attacks here. No, there's just Dan Martin, Zimmerman. Okay, so that's just the rest of who was at the front. And that kind of like collapsed. Lutsenko starting to crumble as Mattia Cattaneo has increased the pace in the breakaway. Parepant can't follow either. It's gonna be Julien and Warren Barguil for not only the points, but I think for the stage. Julien gone. Barguil tries to follow. I'm not sure. The rider from Brittany will. And he's gone. Warren Barguil is gone. Julien Lafilippe will win today. Unless anything bad happens, as Cattaneo will take position behind Warren Barguil and just, well, wait, I guess. Right, Julien did not recover as much energy as I would have wanted him to in the downhill, but I guess that's due to when you're on your own. I'm going to attack with Cattaneo, see if I can drop Barguil to try and bring Julien Lafilippe back and then pace him. There we go, Barguil is gone. Alright, Julien will be able to follow Mattia Cattaneo until the summit, and it will be a 1-2 for the Canon Quickstep today. And with that, Julien takes first place as well at the Colada de Béchalis, meaning that I'm getting closer to the jersey. I don't think I'm going to have it yet. However, the peloton has attacked Tadej Pogacar making a run for it. Roglic as well. The gap is only 4 minutes 47. They've made a nice comeback, you know. They've made a very nice comeback. But with 12 downhill kilometers to go, the peloton will not reach 5 minutes. It'll be 1-2, as I said. Cataneo and Julien Alaphilippe for the win. As Aleix Aranburu withdraws from the Tour de France, Mattia Cataneo and Julien Alaphilippe are not about to say goodbye to the Tour. No, that is not what they're gonna do. Julien Alaphilippe is about to bag a 4th win on this Tour, sadly strengthening the green jersey, which gets further and further away from Mark Cavendish by the days goes on. But it is a huge win today for the former yellow jersey of the Tour de France. Julien Alaphilippe wins in Andorre la Vieille ahead of Mattia Cataneo. P3 will be between Warren Barguil and Tadej Pogacar. The Slovenian trying everything to try and come back on Primož Roglic, but it's gonna be tough. Sure, he's getting 10 seconds, but is he even getting 10 seconds? I don't know. Roglic coming back on the 2 riders. Tadej better launch his sprint soon. There he goes. Pogacar, Barguil, Roglic. It's gonna be P3 for Tadej Pogacar, P4 for Roglic, and P5 for the polka dot jersey Warren Barguil. I mean, he's gonna get used to this podium after all. 4th win for Julien. 25 seconds on Cataneo, and then 4.5 on the peloton, but again, we don't really care about the peloton. GC-wise, Primož Roglic is still leading ahead of Yates, Lopez, and Tadej Pogacar that moves up to P3. Warren Barguil jumps into the top 10. Maybe that means he won't have as many opportunities to go in the breakaway. That might be good for Julien Alaphilippe. Julien Alaphilippe, who is not moving into polka jersey, but getting closer to Warren Barguil. Only 4 points between the between both Frenchmen. I think the battle will definitely be between these two and potentially Tadej Pogacar or Roglic if they start to win the mountain stages, but I'm not so sure they will because breakaways seem to be quite likely. Julien Alaphilippe though has now a 30 points lead over Mark Cavendish for the green jersey. Alright, it might have been a bit easier than I had anticipated, but here we are. Win number 4 for Julien. Win number 7 on this Tour de France for us. What's the next stage? I mean, it could be a breakaway stage. Alright, tomorrow I'll be looking to make it 8 of 16. If you want to see that though, then make sure to hit the follow button. No. But if you want to see that stage, then do make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to see more of my content in the coming days, then that would be absolutely glorious. If you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to leave a like down below. And I will see you in the very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya. Pass me the phone, get your phone.